can see and hear us, and scream no if you cannot.
I'm getting confirmation that we're getting closer to being live if we're not live already.
Okay, we
am
are
getting confirmation.
We are circling the beast, Andy. We are there. Part of the way there. Part of the way.
It's hard to make sense of these transmissions we're getting from the newsroom because there are many bees in the atmosphere. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm just kidding. My head's not full of bees.
Oh, we're not live yet?
I'm being told we are live. I'm being told we are not live. We are not live. It is not live. Today, the Jaguar Morning Show is officially made out of bees and beasts, and the station.
Are we live?
Nothing is going. Everything is falling apart. The whole station is burning.
Just give us a cue.
Is burning. We are.
Cut from the live thing. They're showing a different show on.
So they're waiting to see.
Yes. Yeah,
so should we start the video over then?
We're gonna do that as soon as
cool.
Oh, okay.
I love that. I love that. We are live.
Just drag it to a few seconds.
We are just. It is not about. It is not about story.
Show. This is gonna break the rhythm of the show.
This is the machine is broken.
Just want to apologize to Denver Open Media in advance for this performance.
The beast has been slayed. The sword is back in the stone. They have sheathed the Jaguar Morning Show.
We've been sheathed in this.
Until the future king arises from the ashes of America and pulls the stone from the sword.
Is it our time?
Is it our time? Is it now time? I'm being told.
We are live!
We are live!
I don't know if we're going to dial it back to the beginning of the show or not, but maybe we'll just dive right in.
We just dive right in because we are perfectly timed. The future stops for no man, okay?
The future stops for no one. What a glorious Tuesday morning we're dealing with, Jay. Good morning, it's May 29th. Welcome to the Jaguar Morning Show. You're watching us live on Xfinity 57 if you're a person of means with cable, or maybe even CenturyLink 8009. You like value, but you still want cable. There it is. You can also watch us streaming live at JaguarMorningShow.com or on the Sexpot Comedy Facebook page. You're going to want to interact with us. We have an incredible show for you this morning.
We are 100% live today, live on the Jaguar Morning Show with these brand new mics right now. You can hear us. Yell at your screen if you can hear us. Please scream out if you can hear us.
You thought we wouldn't up our tech ante? Sorry, incorrect. Look at these boom mics. We are 100% coming at you live in crystal clear THX sound. Thank you, George Lucas.
5.1. If you have your Bose speakers placed in just the right area, you will hear me. Now you will hear me on your left side.
Here.
Now you will hear me on your right side.
You're going to put
I'm behind you.
What's down here? A speaker behind some sort of planter.
I'm behind you.
You're going to get that high fidelity sound.
Andy, it's you know what it is. You know what the Jaguar Morning Show format precludes, don't you? You know what step one is? It's a 30-minute live workout.
That's right. If you've never watched a show before, we have 3 segments. This is segment 1. We're about to do a 30-minute live workout, and we have an incredible guest to help guide us through. It's going to be magic, so the show is packed. We have some animals coming after this segment.
Yep.
If you like the lizards from last show, wait till you see the freaking jungle cats we have for you today. Wow, it's going to be a barn burner. And maybe we'll do a little bit of community service and help a friend find his wife. But for now, we're just going to work out.
Oh, that sounds great, Andy. Just face this way with your friends.
Oh, yeah. And you're going to hear a lot about the pubis this morning because we are going to be breathing through the pubis throughout the show. And to help us do that, we have someone who's no stranger to the pubis. We have a gentleman who is a Lucha Libre and Laughs regular at the Oriental Theater. He will be seen at Wrestle Party this weekend, which is the 5-year anniversary celebration of Lucha Libre and Laughs. That's just information. We're not telling you to go there. It just exists.
It is, and it will be at the Oriental.
The Oriental Theater all weekend, June 1st through 3rd.
I don't even care if you go. We just want you to know where it's happening.
It's just the information. That's what you do with it. That's what Jaguar is about. So now we're excited to welcome him. Please welcome to this show, wrestler and fitness expert, the one, the only, Cody Devine.
Cody Devine, yes.
Welcome, Cody. Cody, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Oh, here he is, resident abject badass, Cody Devine.
I want to see my name across the screen right here. Hey, miss, my name across the screen right here. Fitness expert Cody Devine is here today to show these two jabronis what a real man looks like. Check these out. You can't have these on campus. Let's do this. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cody, wow, guys.
Oh,
we're
wow.
going to feel
We
a lot
knew
of
we had a firecracker going off. I just didn't know it was going to pop this
Now,
quick.
you might be feeling a lot of shame during the show today. If Cody it leads you down a path where you're just questioning your own self, that's just what Cody does. He breaks you down.
Time to get broken down. It's time to get built back up. And Lucha Libre and Laughs, this Friday, I'm going to be killing somebody.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
And that is a promise. We want to see it. We want to see it.
Wow.
You just got a confession. Live.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Cody Devine usually brings an insane energy to the stage, capped off by a huge plume of vape smoke, or whatever, that's not smoke, mist.
Is it mist?
You see, my clouds are so mad, they got to go to anger management class.
Oh!
Yeah, see,
He-
you're trying to
he's
get
a vape
factual
daddy.
with it. This is more metaphorical. It's a
Be
metaphorical
stretching.
morning.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure my
for the good
form.
stretch. Everyone says.
Yes.
Everyone says. I start personally by reaching my arms back. This is the Titanic.
Okay.
Oh, I
Oh,
like
the
it.
Titanic. That's nice. Everybody at home, if maybe you were on the Titanic, maybe you're over 90 years old, maybe you're one of the last remaining survivors, feel free to kind of breathe in this experience and remember that ship going down.
Do you have a giant blue diamond that you're thinking of throwing over the side of the boat? Let today's show be the catalyst to you letting go of your past. It's going to be just fine.
It's a lot
Everything's
deeper than
gonna
I
be
was ready for.
fine. See, we go up
We
and
go
down.
real deep. I
We
mean,
have
this
to take
is
in every direction.
similar to James Cameron's submersible vehicle that went down to the bottom of the Titanic.
I don't feel like I have your poise. You're like a jungle cat.
I-
Your abilities, your physical abilities far outweigh mine.
I get them. My great grandpa and my grandpa were farmers, and I think that makes me a farmer without having to be a farmer. So I can do things like that. I'm built strong like an ox, but like a stronger ox than most oxes are built.
Oh, I get that, and what you're more graceful. It's like
Yeah.
there's a certain amount of it's
Poise.
a poetry.
Yeah.
Yes, poise is
Yeah.
a much better word because obviously I shoot for the moon. We don't need that right now. Oh, look at you! You got the ups too.
Guys, if
You gotta warm up, be ready for that.
Warm up, be ready. Can we get it to say warm up, be ready in quotes? Cody Devine.
Cody Devine would like some satisfaction. He'd like a graphic or two of his own name, perhaps a picture from Facebook to show his incredible guns.
Right here.
You know,
And we knew that you were super strong. That's why we brought out such a demanding workout on this video.
There he is.
There we go.
There he is. Now we're talking.
Here we, and
You're
you're
a gorgeous
discussing.
young man. Are you in Nantucket there? What is that? The presidential library?
That was a meeting I had with people I had meetings with.
Yep.
As you can see in the meeting, I was really ticked off, keeping it PG. I was ticked off.
And we are a PG shop. It's family friendly. We like to get the kids working out with the elderly.
We're almost rated G, really, like a Milo and Otis type.
Yeah, that's right. Are you my friend Milo? I'm your friend Otis. I think you know it's I can feel this. Oh, what are these muscle groups? These feel like they haven't
Cody,
been.
tell us a little bit about the deep V. Like tell us about your back, your chest. Tell us anything about your body.
Well, the complicated thing about being a trainer to try to get people on my physical attribute is that I was kind of born this way,
Yeah.
with perfection,
Oh, like Lady Gaga.
Yes.
basically.
Yes. You have the
That's why I wear
body of
these
a
glasses to disguise my poker face.
That is absolutely right.
But with enough training, beer, and some mad clouds. That's the first thing I actually vape.
We got Mad Babe Clouds.
Mad,
Ooh, look at
mad-
Cody.
There
Look
we
at
are.
Cody.
You guys have a lot of blackmail on me today.
That's what we're doing.
Look at Cody.
It's me in my young state.
He's a young buck there.
I'm a legal man now.
Use a wrestling term. Now here's what we do. Cody knows this. We stop down every episode to just take our pulse, Jay.
Yeah, this is the most important part of physical fitness. Everybody knows the Jaguar boys. Our focus is twofold. Number one is pubis. Number two is cardiovascular health.
That's right. If your pubis is engaged, you're probably going to end up somewhere on this chart we're about to show you.
Yeah.
Just remember, if you're 19 years old and you're not at 114 beats per minute, you're probably brain dead. You don't want to use a microwave or anything that could disrupt any of your electronic brain patterns because you're going down quick.
You're not even going to want to. You're not
take a
going to
look.
use a refrigerator. If you're
Yeah.
19.
If you're 40 years old and you're not at 144 beats,
So check this one out right here, and also you're going to want to look at this number. This is going to be the important number right here. And also as we move down, this 17. But we're moving up. Now, this is in the 1 minute range. A lot of people forget that. So if you're right here and you're 22, or for instance, 26 at 152, you're right on the money. That's going to put you right in the 80th percentile, as well as right here at 114.
And we're the 80-20 rule usually, but we can include all the way up to 60% because some of you want to do it much, much less than the 80%.
Yes, and I can respect that. And now we get into this is the meat of the potatoes.
Cody, we're in it for a treat. Cheryl is about to get loose.
Cheryl.
I know you were wanting to focus on your arms. You've got that big match coming up this weekend. So this is really you're gonna feel it. You can feel this here, and then you just take it down.
Right here.
Just take it down.
Oh, God.
Oh, and then we're coming right back. This is it's warming up. It's warming up all through here. And once you wake up pubis-wise, it's gonna move into your torso, and from there into your chest, and it's gonna just spread out into your sternum. You're gonna feel it go down into your arms, and from there, I think we're really going to be into a super special treat.
Cody, while we're on the subject, how many times a day are you thinking about your pubis, and what would you say to people out there who want to breathe through their pubis but might be having some trouble?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's a question I get asked a lot, actually. So, when it comes to that specific muscle/bone/body group in general,
yes,
it is important to remember
pubis PhD
to execute every move you do with it extra properly. You don't want to just do properly. You want to do extra properly.
Over deliberate, maybe.
Yes. You need to over accentuate all the exercises. Overdo it. And anytime your body tells you to stop, you say, "No, body, it's my body," and I say what happens around here.
Now this is a great thing that we don't talk about a lot. It's called grabbing the pubis by the shoulders and wrestling the bull to the ground. So sometimes if your pubis is giving you attitude, you got to take it by the hips, which the hips are the shoulders of the pubis, and then you want to give it a little bit of an arm tackle and bring it down.
Yeah, it's like if you were 13 and your stepdad just moved into your mom's house.
It's a lot like that.
You're giving him lip and he grabs you and he says, "I may not be your father." Now this is metaphorically you talking to your pubis. "I may not be your father, but I sure as will F you up," and you're like, "What?" And then
like,
everything's different. And
Yeah.
so that's how you need to be interacting with your separate muscle groups, is with a total lack of regard for your muscle group's feelings.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, that hits home. I looked at both of y'all and I said, these gentlemen are going to know what it's like to come from a broken home being remended.
Yes, we do a lot of broken home mending. We do a lot of deep therapy while we're working out. And mainly it just comes from engaging the pubis.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you know, it's crazy. I think that lady in the middle once bought me Jamba Juice.
Oh, that's fun.
She does that.
She's been known to canoodle it in Orange Julius with a local celeb or two. So you might do well to just marinate there until she comes and maybe sees the pubis.
There's a lot of star power in this green screen room, gentlemen. When you look at it, we couldn't walk into a Hooters without getting some free wings.
Basically,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
The slow pubis pan just now really changed me a little bit.
It's waking you up. It's waking Denver, Colorado up is what it's doing. Denver's slowly, the sun will be up here in a couple hours. Denver's just coming to. Memorial Day is such a big drinking holiday in this city.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody really ties one off, and that's great. Because they're out just remembering.
Cody, it's Father's Day coming up. Anything to say to grandfathers, uncles, fathers, maybe fathers who are just thinking about maybe engaging in some sort of pregnancy consensually with another young person?
Yeah, no, absolutely. First off, first rule of Father's Day. You wake up, you stand up, you turn off your phone. Don't answer your phone. You know who's calling. It's your kid. You're like, whoa, this is awkward. We go through this every year. He's from New Hampshire. He's 3 now. It's awkward. Hang up that phone.
He's 3. Wait, you're the 3-year-old is calling from New Hampshire? That's amazing. That's a very independent bond that you can never break.
There's one thing you get from me today. It's hang up that phone.
Hang up that phone. Can we get that Father's Day rule number 1 down here? Hang up the phone. It's going to be your 3-year-old East Coast son calling, and his mom's probably drinking a kale smoothie in Nantucket Harbor. She had clam chowder for breakfast. He's going to have a clam po' boy for lunch. You don't want to hear that nonsense. Not on Father's Day. That's your day.
My day.
It's not his day. It's not about
I
what your
see.
kids want to experience.
I've never felt so understood.
Exactly. See, that's where you've been getting tripped up, Andy. You've been acting like it's your kid's day.
I see.
It's Father's Day. All right.
That's right. So-
you know, and
So
that's
if you have
what's so
abandonment
important.
issues, ignore them, bury them deep. It's time for you to enjoy the day. Your children will be fine.
Aren't you a millennial? Why have you not buried your abandonment issues deep anyway? These microphones are sounding good. I'm getting thumbs up. I'm getting a thumbs up that the microphones are sounding crispy.
Only yours.
Mine, which is what I look. I don't know what to tell you.
Here's
This
the
is
thing,
what I
we
planned.
like to do from an audio perspective, we like to have one working mic always on Jay. We like to have a prop mic here, and then we like to dangle that as a carrot for the guest.
Yeah.
So that they can work up to a prop mic and then maybe mic properly outside of the normal studio mics.
That's right. Maybe we'll see you again soon, and we'll get you that microphone.
That's all I can hope for. Dolby, please.
And also, it's not
Dolby.
Father's Day yet. So if you would like to, if you're a 3-year-old in New Hampshire and you would like to speak to Cody Devine,
Cubist.
and that goes, you don't even have to be blood kin. If you just are from that area and you are under 5, give us a call at 972-510-4192. Now, bear in mind that is my personal cell phone number. It has an OtterBox on it. That's how you know it is high quality J.A.G.U.A.R cell phone. That is an iPhone 4, give or take.
If you call Jay, we just want you to know that if he drops the phone, it's going to be safe.
Yeah, exactly. Don't skimp. I just want to take a minute here and say, don't skimp on your phone case. You're going to buy an expensive phone, you're going to wrap it in a small piece of cellophane? Come on.
No,
Don't be
come
so
on.
stupid.
What are you
Don't
going to
be
do?
so
Go to the
stupid.
dollar store and then for your $800 phone? No, go get some sort of loose leather flip crawl and put a satchel over that phone.
That's right. This is my personal cell phone number. This is not a business phone. This is not a burner phone. This is my personal phone number. This is the number my mother would call me on. This is the number, for instance, that if I was late for work, they would call me right here. You could be a part of that miraculous chain of interactions started when Alexander Graham Bell called his buddy down the road and said, "Hello, I invented a telephone."
There it is. There it
It was
is.
nice of him to give him a second telephone, otherwise that wouldn't have been as fun.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked. That was the original. It was a monophone. Tello is, of
There
course.
he is, Alexander Graham Bell. It's a live look.
Yep, this is photorealism, is what they've done. Is done as a painting.
This is one of the first color photos of all time.
Yep, he
He's
also
responsible for that.
he invented a lot of things. Water slides. in
Yeah,
fact.
water
Owns
slides.
the first patent for sliding
Peanut
down.
butter cookies. He
Peanut butter
accidentally
cookies.
was making a different cookie, and then the peanut butter chips fell in because, of course, back then he would fashion them out of an old brick of peanuts.
Yeah, he was hanging out with Eli Whitney and Mrs. Fields in a
Mrs.
backdoor poker
And
game.
B. Dalton was there.
Pete Dalton,
and,
before he started, of course, his
Corey Spencer
library.
of Spencer's Gifts.
Indeed, absolutely. Look at this. We are in for a wild ride. We are just 19 minutes in, give or take, to what is ostensibly a 2-hour program.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible, guys. Cody is here teaching us how to engage the pubis, and in a few moments we'll be talking with actual cats.
Actual cats. We studied for months for this segment.
Oh.
We know all the proper terms, because it's medical terms. A lot of cat terminology when it's used on the street can be very offensive. But if you use just the strictly medical terms for these animals, you're able to sort of bridge the gap between humor
That's
and
right.
understanding.
And it's nice because Jay was actually attacked by a series of street cats when he was 4 years old.
Yes.
And his stepfather just left him in an alley one time, and he was accosted, and it's taken about 25 years to gain the immunity to be able to be exposed to a cat again. And today you're going to see that on the show.
This is the group. This is the people that, if you're ever going to get attacked in the street by cats, you're not going to want it to be these little fellas.
No, they are hungry for bird seed and fresh dog food. So if you've got a dog food container on your porch, you're going to want to cover that up to keep out the street cats.
That's right. We are not in a meow mix situation. These cats are out for human flesh. Once they get a taste of it, there's no turning back. The streets of Denver are run amok with just feline just packs of feral cats strolling down
Forget
Broadway.
about feline AIDS. How about feline dysentery? How
Yes.
about feline tuberculosis?
That's
How
exactly
about, hey guys, and if you're looking now, this is a live look at our studio audience. You can sit behind us. We are filmed behind a live studio audience. If you'd like to come down to 700 Calumath right now, you can do that. We are at Denver Open Media, 700 Calumath. Come be a part of our live studio audience.
Yeah.
If you'd like to Postmates us food, 700 Calumath. Send us a small pyramid of cheeseburgers or breakfast burritos.
I tell you one thing, if you will call Chick-fil-A and get them to send one of those large platters of chicken nuggets, I will put my shorts in the mail for you today. We will get them out. We will overnight a pair of my shorts worn to you. Doesn't that sound good?
Oh, no.
He's about to,
Cody,
you don't want the shorts.
If you'd like to make a special request of Cody Devine, a wrestler here from Lucha Libre Laughs and our resident fitness expert, he may even send you a piece of his clothing if you make a specific enough request.
That's right. It's up to you, America. Without your support, this whole thing is just up for debate. But if you're here with us, it is set in stone. It is truth. It is absolute truth going out into the world, one television at a time. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. And you're seeing a lot of pubis engagement here. That's because Cheryl likes to wiggle it. And if you're worried about your knees getting blown out during this, you're going to want to dip your knees in maybe a can of soup or some other warm environment. You're going to loosen up that patella, that you're going to get that medial collateral ligament all stretched out.
Yeah, you're talking like a can of Campbell's Chunky.
That's right, yeah.
amount of paraffin wax. So what I like to do is just coat myself with a large amount of candle wax, let it harden, and then I peel it off slowly like I'm awakening from some sort of gel tube in the future.
Cody, let's get your take on this. What's your favorite canned stew product?
Anything with letters.
Oh, an alphabet.
Anything with the alphabet in it.
Always
Sometimes
learning.
numbers, but I don't trust numbers because numbers don't make any sense. Math doesn't make any sense. And it never did, Miss Ferguson.
Oh,
it never
my
did
gosh.
to me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Can we get a picture of Miss Ferguson, your third grade math teacher up, please? It's time to call her out. What's the name of that middle school?
Guys, you want to do 1, 2, 3 and then dab. Oh wait, no, now
Oh,
we're back.
she's out of it. She's
Now we're
back
back
to
to
the
wiggling
old,
it.
the old twist and wiggle, she calls it. We're having fun. If you're out there watching us live on Channel 57, go ahead and stand up out of your seat. I know you're thinking, I just want to settle in,
Get
eat
up
these
and do
waffle
this.
sticks.
Yes.
But now is the time to get that blood moving. If you're out there in TV land, that's what I call it.
Yeah.
Cody, we have a lot of 70 plus viewers. If you had something to say to some people maybe 70 years or older, what would you say to them during this workout?
If I could say anything to you, is that if I can inspire you, I can inspire millions, and that means nothing to me. Literally not much at all.
Wow.
But I believe in you, and I think you probably can't do it. But I think you should try because who knows how much time you got left.
And
There she is.
there's the teacher.
You can't teach me math. I'm not going to learn how to add, miss. I'm not going to learn what parentheses
Cut it
do
out.
or the order of computations.
Yeah, order of operations.
Oh,
Get out of
no,
here.
that's what I was looking for.
You
order
can
of operations.
PIMDOS your way out the door, am I right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You've
And
been
then
called out.
dab.
And then you dab. This was 1981, the first dab right
These
here.
are the first dabs.
And watch, here it comes. You ready
Cheryl,
for
wait,
it?
I couldn't wait. Oh, she's
she's
just hanging out. This is just a
she
Jaguar
hung us out to
pubis
dry.
dump.
Like
Oh,
wiping
yeah.
off all the knee sweat.
That is right.
right.
You want to just air it out. Just air it
Oh,
out.
that's
You
right.
want to air it out. Air it out. This is what
Sweaty-
television is.
Oh,
Yeah. Sweaty patellas don't let you earn the Nutella, you know?
that's
Sweaty patellas do not earn you the Nutella. That
Oh.
is, can we get that? Can we get
Someone
that right
write
up
that
here?
down.
If you just put that quote just right up here, just right in this area, we'll get that quote up there. Sweaty patellas and the jar of Nutellas. Oh, here we go. This
Now
is
you'll
where it
see
feels
this
good.
is a workout for people ages maybe 13 or 14 up to 86. If
86.
you're pushing 86, you got to start thinking about a home where someone can watch the person while they're administering this workout. It's a high risk situation.
This is why we brought in such a perfect physical
Oh.
specimens. You don't want to try this. This is a live shot out at the county fair.
Yeah.
These kids are about to go on the summer cyclone. They're eating waffle fries, and they've
these
exchanged
dabs.
their money for tickets.
This is
dab.
what
Wow.
Cheryl has done. She has created the dab, and then 30, 40 years later, look at these children enjoying it live. This is in Littleton right now.
Yes,
These kids are having a blast.
Look at this. They're climbing out of a tube, just like me and my paraffin wax. Look, it's straight in the camera. That's what 2018 is. There's no looking off. It's straight eye contact, and then Your dad. That's how I understand it.
That's right, Jay. I don't know much about it. I just know that I was watching football a couple of years ago, and this came alive, and then, oh boy, did my pubis react positively.
You know, there's a lot of different ways to be a star, and and some of them are more important than others. But dabbing and also blowing big fat clouds, right?
That's right.
Clouds and dab loud. That's what I say. I've worked my way to a microphone in one episode. What did you jabronis do with your morning?
Oh,
right.
I got a microphone now.
Cody got a full microphone, and we
Just in time for the end of the segment. We got him mic'd up.
He's all mic'd up, and he's all done. Go see Cody Devine at Lucha Libre and Laughs Wrestle Party this weekend, June 1st through the 3rd, every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Oriental. It's a thing that exists. We're telling you about it. You could go. Okay, we'll be back with news, weather, and traffic after this.
That's right, no books.
On AM 56 KLZ.
Hi, I'm Paxton Mills, and this is my friend the Kim Chicken, and we'd like to invite you to attend Kim's 85 Scream in the Dark Haunted House. Get out of here. Scream in the Dark begins October 10th and runs through November 2nd at Celebrity Sports Center, 888 South Colorado Boulevard. Kim's Scream in the Dark Haunted House benefits the Kim Good Neighbor Fund, part of the Friends of Man charity. Scream in the Dark has over 15 rooms of fright, featuring live snakes, tarantulas, and terrifying surprises. Warning, Scream in the Dark may be yours. Goodbye now.
From Denver, Colorado to Little Rock, Arkansas. More people buy their waterbed from Big Sur Waterbeds than any other waterbed store in America.
This is the very best selection that we found anywhere.
The prices were lower here at Big Sur.
Isn't it time you made the switch to Big Sur? The Westbrook with mirror and double cupboards is just $199.99.
They really are better.
Big Sur Waterbeds, America's largest, at 5150 North Federal and I-225 in the Valley next to Levin's.
To improve the classic Jaguar sedan, we studied it carefully. Gave it more glass, a crisper roofline, a more fluid shape. Jaguar Series 3, a great classic refined. Inside, superb leather seats, adjustable lumbar support, rare walnut dash and cruise control. Jaguar XJ Series 3, the first new Jaguar sedan in a decade.
You wear it well, Digester. You wear it well, Digester. It takes that color bright and bold, old tiny root beer too. That lemon lime so crystal cold, it all looks good on you. The great looking taste of Digester. Ooh, you wear it well.
The last time you had a thick, juicy charbroiled steak? Well, right now, Rancher's Beef is celebrating their grand opening in Aurora. You can get 160 pounds of USDA choice beef for only $1.29 a pound. So now's the time to stock your freezer with quality you can taste. Loins, ribs, plates, and flanks. Listen, these guys are going hog wild. With this purchase, we'll give you 80 pounds of pork and poultry absolutely free. That's 20 pounds of fresh fryers, 20 pounds of lean pork chops, 20 pounds of lean sliced bacon, and 20 pounds of smoked ham free. With Rancher's Beef Easy Payment Plan, you can get all this 240 pounds of beef, pork, and poultry for just $34.40 per month for 6 months. Now, hold on. That's not all. For the first 50 customers calling in, receiving cutting time, and opening a 90-day account with purchase, we'll throw in 60 free steaks. That's 20 ribeyes, 20 New York strips, and 20 filet mignons. Call Rancher's Beef now at 680-8555. Rancher's Beef, 15132 East Hampton and Chambers, south of I-225 and the Parker exit. Major credit cards are accepted or 90 days, same as cash, no interest.
I'm ready.
Oh, we're ready.
I mean, Andy doesn't have his microphone. My microphone's not on.
Someone was given my microphone, I believe. Maybe I screwed it up. If I have to run off camera and get one, that's fine. It's the Jaguar Morning Show.
It's the Jaguar Morning Show.
This is the second segment, guys.
There are over 64 different flavors of Jaguar Morning Show, and we are in flavor number 2, and that involves a little thing I like to call rolling up my sleeves and diving right into the news desk. We're right here on, what is it, the 34th
we're on the
story
34th
of the Hamlet building.
That's right, the 34th floor of the Hamlish building at 700 Calumet. Go ahead and send us a bag of sweaty McGriddles from Postmates or Uber Eats. 700 Calumet. Send it to the Jaguar Morning Show. Maybe a fruit cup. Dave did that for us once. If you do that, you're going to get a piece of Jay's clothing sent to you in the mail.
I'm actually looking to upgrade these shorts. And so if you will send us food, what I will do is I will mail you the shorts I'm wearing right now and get some that fit. Because what happens is I put them on, and these shorts are so ultra baggy, Andy.
Yeah.
Which is nice. There's certain parts of having baggy shorts that's great. But I like a short that really hugs the pubis.
That's right. You need that support. You need that comfort. It's not so much about propping things up as it is, giving the pubis a hug. And
Yes.
speaking of that, we're going to get right into headlines. Joshua Tree, Jay, everyone's talking about it.
What a park. It is a national park. It is beautiful. It is lovely. It is everything you could want, and it is overrun with people. They are climbing around in dangerous areas. There's no parking. There's 3,000 parking spots and 10,000 people visiting every day.
Yeah.
It is a recipe for disaster. Have you been there, Andy?
I've not. Everyone in Los Angeles, when I lived there, everyone just goes there every weekend.
Yeah.
In fact, there's some of the 3 million people that go there every year.
Yeah.
And oh, whoops, there's only 3,000 parking spots. So cool that there's 3,000 parking spots. Maybe just don't go. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Pick a new cool spot that everyone isn't going to and taking Instagram selfies.
Yeah, they have signs up. They're like, please go to Mojave. Please go to Death Valley. There is no room for you
And
here.
over to the Putt-Putt on Cahuenga. It's got a sweet pyramid exhibit.
I did spend 7 days at Joshua Tree National Park, though, about a year ago, and it was beautiful. You go to Hidden Valley, such a lovely trail to walk.
So
and
you're
I do
getting a lot
love
of
it.
mixed signals. Jay's had some personal revelations there. We're sort of telling you to be aware of the environment. If you need to go, I'd say do what Jay did. Just go.
Just go. You know, you can't let our news stories dictate whether or not you are going to live your life. You have to live your life independent of us. Me and Andy aren't your masters. We are just a couple of hosts of the most popular Jaguar formatted television
We
show
can
of all time.
only be sort of meditative mentors for you, and we can only provide you with the things that you absolutely need. And so before we get to this next chapter of excitement and revelation, we are going to give you a full weather report.
We're just going to take a quick look at what typical spring weather is back. And I think you know what that means. There's about 20-30% chance of rain coming.
Yeah, you got a blanket of bees out here in Boulder. You got a little lightning storm over Denver. If you're down in Pueblo, it's going to be 83 and boring, just like always.
Just like boring, no weather. There are, but bear in mind, nationwide, there are swarms of bees breaking out of the hives. They're screaming, "No honey, no justice.
Now,
No honey, no justice."
Colorado doing okay on bee activity, but if you go to the north, Wyoming, absolutely a blanket of bees throughout the Torrington and Cody, Wyoming area. You're going to have some problems.
And over here in Kansas, it's the same thing. But to be fair, Honey Nut Cheerios are made and boxed in Topeka. These bees are tired of it.
Yes.
They're not going to stand for it anymore. This isn't Jerry Seinfeld having a lark in a DreamWorks picture. This is real life. And the bees are coming back for what is theirs, namely that sweet, sweet nectar called honey.
Yeah, and on some of the other news channels, you'll be hearing about Hurricane Alberto down in the southeast. No. This is all bee activity.
No.
The water is only the second part of your danger level.
Yes.
The bees over Alabama right now are unbelievable. You're going to want to wear some sort of netting or a sarong.
And where most of it is large swarms of small bees, that over Alabama was just one large bee.
These aren't leashed bees that you can take home and have a good time with. These are the real thing, folks. Yellow jackets, hungry to sting.
In order to view the content we're about to give you, you're going to need to update your JavaScript. And now that we've got that
you
running,
got some plugins problems.
we're going to take a real quick look. Over here at Lakeside, things are green like the color of money. We're talking green,
Yeah,
baby.
so you're in Money Saver traffic because we're saving you time. Here's all you need to know. Lakeside is open. Get out there. It's summertime. Get on some, wear some baggy clothing and put your hands out of the car.
Have they opened the pass? Have they opened
Wait
the
a second,
pass?
big news!
Have they cleaned the alpacas
This is a big
up?
deal! Ganilla Pass is open. The alpacas have been removed from the roadway.
We've been covering this for weeks. Everyone has been on the edge of their seats. They said, when are we going to make it up the Manila Pass?
Yeah, and if you're up at Horse Mountain, just south of Eagle or Walcott, you're going to want to hit Ganilla Pass. The alpacas have been cleared for the first time in 6 months.
Yeah, and if you're wanting a memento, there's probably still some teeth hanging out in the service area of the road.
Oh,
so
Jay,
you
there's
can
some
pick one of those up and just flick it into your pocket. You got to flip it up in the air, and then you open your pocket like this, and then
Don't
right
believe
into your
us?
pocket.
Check any of the provided CDOT cameras from our federal government.
That is right. We like to use the power of the written word, the power of the rhythm, and the power of the United States government. We're going to go to one more quick news break before I think we get into our just what is quite possibly the greatest thing to ever happen.
Now, Jay, a lot of times in life there are heroes, and they're so apparent to us. We go, "Oh, you're a hero." We just gush over it. But today we got a new kind of hero, Jay. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, you've seen this video of the child dangling from the 4th floor balcony. You've seen this video? This happened in Paris, France, you know?
Yes, and unlike our country, a gentleman from Mali climbed 4 stories in about 30 seconds and rescued a child that was hanging off of a hotel balcony. Yep. What does Macron do? Gives him a chance for citizenship and a firefighter job. Pretty dope. Jay's against it.
I got
feel it right away.
Smitty, number one, you do want to welcome superheroes into your country.
That's
I do
right.
agree with that.
Oh.
Did you hear what the father was doing while this kid was dangling?
No, I saw the video. He just looks like he's standing there.
No, that's not even the dad. The dad had gone to the store and left the kid alone in that hotel room, and then was playing Pokemon Go. Just sort of wrapped it up by playing 30,
We're going to get a live look. Here is Spider-Man himself from Mali. He's climbed up. This is the end of the video. It took him about 30 seconds to climb 4 stories. Unbelievable. And here's this other gentleman helping the child that's climbed out. We have a no tears in heaven Eric Clapton situation because Spider-Man's on the scene.
That's right, and it's going to be really important moving on into the future that we are welcoming superheroes into our life.
I guess what we wanted
I'm being
to
told
say.
I'm just gonna real quick. I'm gonna have a quick.
He's gonna step off camera. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. Soak them in, America. Jay needs to step off. Really, what we wanted to share with you is we are all about vigilante justice. And if you're not ready to put on some catcher's equipment and grab a hockey stick and climb a mountain to help a child falling off of a stairwell, we don't even want to talk to you.
I want to note that I leaned off camera and Wally just softly whispered in my ear. He said, "Jay, you're special. Everyone loves you. Thank you for being you." That was all he said to me.
Once
I just
again,
think that was a really beautiful thing for a producer to do.
He gave you exactly what you needed to hear.
It's what I needed, and it's that simple.
He's a Jaguar whisperer.
I feel like I could dangle from a 4th floor balcony for 3 or 5 minutes, and Wally would just scale right up the side of it.
Casey Jones cosplay or something. Wally's really the Caesar Milan. Oh, it's a hockey stick vigilante justice gentleman. He's just got his golf bag strapped.
I don't understand the metaphor. I assume it's anti-Trump because he's wearing a mask. Everybody nowadays is holding signs. But
I don't know, Jay. That guy looked like he might have been into Trump.
You're absolutely right. I could be completely misreading it. And we are getting into the segment that everyone is talking about.
Now, you've been hearing about this. We've been teasing it all morning and last night. We've had a nice run of animals join us on the show, and today is no exception. Jay, we have a new friend.
That's right. We are covering here in the Jaguar Pet Healthcare Center.
Yes.
We are bringing in a very special guest today to discuss some of the ins and outs of pet love. Is that right, Andy?
That's right. That's right. If you're keeping track at home, last show we had about 7 lizards in the studio. It was pandemonium. We loved it. We had Dr. Kevin Fitzgerald of Animal Planet. He brought a big black throat monitor, among other animals. Today we're going to take it a little bit closer to the Jaguar Kingdom, Jay.
And that's what I'm excited for. And so please, Andy, it's time. What is this creature? Is it an ocelot?
Jay, we have a very special ocelot joining us and a very special friend bringing that ocelot. Please welcome to the show Jeff Hamilton, the ocelot, and Jessica joining us.
Jeff Hamilton.
Jeff Hamilton is the ocelot. What an incredible... Good morning, Jeff and Jessica. How are you?
So good.
Oh my God.
Thank you for bringing... tell us a little bit about Jeff's outfit this morning.
Well, he wanted to be very dapper, so he picked the bow tie.
Oh, yes. He's a very formal gentleman. That bow tie is something you're all going to enjoy. Look at that.
So much softer than the reptiles. So much more beautiful than reptiles.
Can I put him down?
Yes, we can put him down. He can walk around the studio.
Oh my gosh.
Now, this is Jeff Hamilton, a full, beautiful ocelot friend. And Jessica, tell us, how old is Jeff, do we think?
2.
Jeff
and
is
a half.
2 years old.
And a half.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Hey, Jeff.
And here comes Jeff just coming over to Jay to give a little bit of a snuggle.
A little bit of that ocelot love.
There.
See, an ocelot knows a jaguar when it meets one. Ocelots and jaguars have relationships going back hundreds of thousands of years.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. And Jessica, tell us a little bit, how long do ocelots live? Do you know, roughly?
40 years?
Maybe 40 years.
Yes.
Take a look on the internet to confirm that. That's a rough estimate. That's 40 human years-ish.
Yeah, so you do the math, and that is, I think, 40 times 7. That is 3,000 years of cat time is how I think it's going to happen. Oh, this is a beautiful shot of an ocelot in the wild, as opposed to this well-rested and well-read young gentleman here, Jeff Hamilton. named after our 38th president.
Jessica, why is his name Jeff Hamilton? Is there a rhyme or reason for that? It's a wonderful full
He
name.
picked his name.
And it's a Ouija board situation.
This ocelot picked his name.
Oh my gosh, you're such a beautiful...
Jeff Hamilton with an H.
Such a beautiful
Right.
feeling.
So it's like, Hollywood Hamilton's top 40, except
Such a beautiful
a domesticated cat.
Oh my gosh.
Now, Jessica, when Jeff Hamilton is walking around the house and he's being a little rascal, what type of mischief does he get into?
He likes trying to knock all the pictures off the walls.
Okay,
Knocking over any glass of liquids that are anywhere in the house.
that's right. Okay.
Classic ocelot behaviors here.
And what would you say Jeff Hamilton's kind of personality is like? Like, where did sort of a I'll go out on the town and show off kind of gentleman, or a real homebody?
It depends on the night, I guess.
And doesn't it for all of us? That's what
so.
people forget is on Tuesdays I'm an ocelot
very loud.
in the town, and every day he's loud. You got a loud meow? Does he purr? Oh.
Now let me ask you this:
beautiful creature.
How much do you think Jeff weighs? Jeff Hamilton, specifically.
25 pounds?
25
Maybe.
pounds?
Pure muscle. Pure Andaluvian muscle.
Now, I believe wild ocelots are typically found in Mexico or Central America. Is that correct?
I thought they were Asian.
Okay, maybe they're Asian.
And that's why we bring in an expert. Me and Andy have a lot of
Maybe it's
wild
Asia.
ideas related to habitats, and that's why they kicked us out of the zoology program for it was an Island of Dr. Moreau situation. And we have a lot of our friends that we've met who now are half to 2/3 animal.
That's
and we'd
right.
like to mix in. Roger Norquist, for instance, is like we met him, and he was a normal boy, and then we put him in a machine with a spider monkey and a moth, and he came out exactly as people know him now.
Now, the ocelot is the Leopardus pardalis. It's a wild cat. Yep, Mexico, Central and South America. And, it's an incredible treat. So next time you're thinking of going down to Puerto Vallarta and just having those margaritas and doing nothing productive, maybe check out the ocelot population. Check with your doctor to make sure it's right for your family.
And it's funny, he has such a beautiful face. It's so dignified and true. You could print this ocelot's face on money.
Yes, and here comes Jeff Hamilton needing a little bit of space.
Come on, Jeff Hamilton.
And as someone whose shirt was shredded during the last show, it's nice to just give him that space.
He draws blood.
Oftentimes, I need my space too, Jeff. And I don't want to be held or made to feel inadequate either. And a lot of what being on TV is just being made to feel less than. And what Jeff is showing is that he's worth it. He's worth it to live his ocelot life the way he ocelot wants, because you're so beautiful and you're such an important part of the fabric of what makes life so worth living.
Jessica, what would you say if there was a Last Supper situation and it was time for Jeff Hamilton to eat his last meal? What type of treat do you think Jeff Hamilton would like?
Raw chicken.
Raw chicken.
He ain't even playing with that. He's about that raw chicken life. That
Or pureed pumpkin.
So if you're walking around
medical grade pumpkin,
kind of
pumpkin.
unclothed,
He's into
you got to
it.
be careful because he might be like, uh-oh, chicken time.
That is absolutely right. And Jeff, and I'm glad I got to meet you. I met you, and I met a 200-year-old turtle, and I've met a giant lizard, and all because of the Jaguar Morning Show. You
That's
made
right.
everything more special for us. Thank you so much. His name's Jeff Sessions?
Jeff Hamilton.
Jeff Hamilton. That makes so much
Very
more
confusing.
sense. Because you have such dignity and such grace, and you're not mean to people. You're nice.
Jessica, as someone who has an ocelot in the home all the time, what would you say your favorite part of it is? Or any special memories that you can share?
He's got a huge personality. He loves water. He yells at me for taking showers without him.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so he would be happy to go into a bath situation?
Yeah,
he's a cat that
he
likes
loves the water.
Interesting. I would say it makes sense, right? Because it's a very muscular animal relative to regular cats.
It does feel so strong.
He likes playing fetch.
Ooh. What does he play fetch with?
Ropes.
Ooh.
Likes to play fetch with
The
ropes.
little catnip toys.
Oh, yes. Jeff Hamilton
Really
likes
likes
organic catnip. So here's what you need to do. You want to Postmates us some organic catnip at 700 Calumet. Uber Eats, Postmates, Grubhub. Send us a full meal or just a box of organic catnip because Jeff Hamilton, the Ocelot, will thank you big time on air.
That's right. Also, me and Andy will enjoy it too, because that gets us all fired up for that third segment today, which is such an important part. I'm so glad you came out today, Jeff Hamilton.
That's right. Have you seen the play Hamilton? It doesn't compare, guys. Get out, get yourself a human-named Ocelot. Jeff Hamilton is an incredible young man.
He really wants a sister named Karen.
Ooh.
Postmates us an ocelot named Karen to the studio at 700 Calumet. It shouldn't be a problem. I think just call them, see what their selection of ocelots are, and then maybe we can make a miracle happen.
If it's like any other show, there's a lot of keys crunching out there, Googling Ocelot Denver, and I think you should all be doing that. Make sure to find the ocelots in your local area and take care of them in a way that is meaningful to these incredible, majestic felines.
That is right. So I just want to say thank you to Jeff for coming out.
Jeff Hamilton has a mind of his own.
He's done. He says, my time is through. He wants to get over to craft services. He saw some goldfish crackers there, and I think he's ready to make a go of it.
Now, I do like, Jessica, I know we touched on it. I really like the James Bond feel that Jeff Hamilton has today.
It's all him. He's got a big personality.
He really doesn't mess around.
He takes his tuna water, shake it, not stir.
That's right. If you want to send a tuna teeny over to the studio, I'm sure Jeff Hamilton will eat it. If you've got some raw chicken from a Memorial Day barbecue left over, please send it in right away. And at this time, we'd like to thank Jessica and Jeff Hamilton for coming into the studio. Thank you, Jessica, for joining us. Thank you for gracing us with Jeff Hamilton's presence. We have so much news to get to. Jeff Hamilton maybe prancing out at any given time. So at home, if you enjoyed that, you might want to just stay tuned in.
I like he didn't want to leave. He just wanted to get off camera. Found a very comfortable spot on a rolled up carpet that they used to corral me and Andy into the studio. The same carpet, very same carpet that led me to fall and almost break myself.
That's right. He was like, I don't know about being on camera, and then he just didn't want to leave.
And then he
You've
wanted
seen
to
that
leave.
before.
I have.
You give
That's
him
what
a taste
started
of the
this.
heroin, and then boom, full opioid crisis.
That is exactly it. One thing leads to another, Huey Lewis style. You know?
One thing leads to another. Huey Lewis always is saying that. And the news. Speaking of the news, Starbucks is closed this afternoon, Jay. No white chocolate mochas for you.
Nope. And what an
Stephanie
apt,
from the Tech Center.
What an apt drink to choose, because they are teaching how to not be racist today in a 4-hour seminar at Starbucks, and it should be very exciting. They're slated to lose $12 million in profit.
They're gonna take $12 million off the table, and they're gonna say, pump the brakes on that pump of that latte syrup.
That is right.
We need to talk to each other like human beings, Jay.
Yeah, they want the vanilla lattes and the mochas and the caramel macchiatos to all live as one in a beautiful venti universe.
That's right. And you know what? Whether you're getting a drip coffee or a lavender latte with 2 pumps of soy milk, it's off the table today. Go enjoy a local coffee shop. Here's a nice time to stop down. The Mutiny Information Cafe is at Ellsworth and Broadway. We're telling you the information.
Yeah.
You can go there.
They're
it's
open because they haven't ever been racist in the past.
Yeah,
and
they don't even need to have that seminar because all the employees there rule, and they're full of racial justice and equality, Jay.
That is right. Mutiny won't be closing to have a diversity seminar this afternoon. That is how Mutiny lives its coffee shop life.
Yeah.
Full of comic books, full of coffee. They exist at 2 South Broadway.
They have albums, they have comic books, they have delicious coffee, and you're going to get your brain jolted by a nice cup of Java at Mutiny Information Cafe. Again, we're just giving you the information. We're not telling you to go there.
I used to work at a Starbucks, Andy. I would get there at 4:30 in the morning, which is so early that it's crazy.
Now let me ask you this. We're going to dip into a fashion Jaguar segment. What type of fashion were you wearing at Starbucks at that time?
You had to wear khakis, and I rocked my khakis with the crease. Hey,
Oh,
we're
my
checking out
goodness.
some people here.
We've got some real activity out on the web. Thank you. Sarah June says hello to Michael. Hello, Michael.
Friendships are happening right now across the sort of internet. And it's a beautiful thing, but we're just quickly going to dive into some of the elements of fashion that are so important right now.
That's right, Jay. Khaki pants are back. It's time to talk about it. In the wake of the Starbucks racial and cultural education happening this afternoon, those khakis are coming back, Jay.
That is right. And the thing about a khakis, I don't like it because it'll show a liquid stain far too easily.
Ooh, yeah, whether it's a water stain or a red Hawaiian punch.
Or a
khakis
little
like
drop
crap.
of pee-pee. You never want to wear khakis after the age of 30. I think that's the most basic fact. That prostate, it just grows. I think a lot of people know what I'm talking about. You're not going to get away without a drip and a drop. Andy knows what's up.
That's right. So if you're wearing a pair of khakis that has pleats and that's what you're about, really just own the pleats.
Own the pleats. Get into it. If you want to Postmates us some pleated khakis, I think that actually sounds like a fun new
Send
segment.
us a pair of pants at 700 Calamath. We're here waiting. We'll do a pants swap. Jay will give you a little bit of his pants. You send us either an elastic banded or full belt loop pant.
Yes.
And we will put on either a tan or some sort of fall leaf color.
This is Roger Norquist before we blended him with the spider monkeys. He used to be a beautiful, vibrant young person, and now he's half monster.
I'm really liking what the boot's doing with all these khakis. Look at this. We know this is what you're going through. You're swimming in your khakis. You're thinking to yourself, there's no use for them anymore. Wrong. Khakis are back.
Sometimes I wonder what they're Googling back there to come up with the images they show you, but
no, it's too much.
It's too much. You started eating it. I wish I could lose. If I could lose 85 pounds right now, I'd come out and I'd say, look at what the Jaguar Morning Show has done for me.
Yeah, so if you're 85 pounds and you've been doing cocaine all night, welcome to the show. This is really your morning cocaine. You don't need any more drugs. Just look at these khakis. You're awake and alive.
You Google creepy mannequin lost in a pair of backwards J.A.G.U.A.R, and you come right up with this little doozy during the fashion segment. I was just wondering what kind of people would do something like that on morning TV. And I tell you what it is the cast and crew of the Jaguar Morning Show, because we will not stop until you are absolutely sick of us.
Now, this is a nice look. See how the khaki can manifest itself in any capacity? This is like a samurai gi pant. This is if you're out on the prairie and you're fighting injustice with one of the clans of Asia, you're going to want to wear a khaki gi.
Yes, khaki gi. And that's, if you could spell that correctly in the comments, you're going to win a prize of these shorts. I'm trying to get rid of these shorts. It's time for one of our favorite segments, Andy. That's religion.
That's right, Jay. What a special time for a family to get together, especially after a long Memorial Day, and be with us here on the Jaguar Morning Show as we read, once again, the Bible.
The Bible. Ever heard of it? No, you haven't. Because it's not 1964 anymore, and they've run it right out of town. But at the Jaguar Morning Show, we bring you all the flavors of life, and one of my favorite flavors is Christianity.
That's right, and because you asked for it, we've been getting a lot of stuff. If you want to interact, JaguarMorningShow.com. You can interact with us. People have been saying, give us something from the book of James.
That's right, because James is one of the most bombastic books of the whole Bible, and that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to do a quick reading here and then talk about a good friend of the faith,
so grab
Jesse's Duplantis.
Grab your people's hands next to you and listen to Jay read from the Bible to you.
Yeah, everyone please close your eyes and bow your heads and let's just have a moment. Suppose there are brothers or sisters who need clothes and don't have enough to eat. What good is there in your saying to them, God bless you, keep warm and eat well, if you don't give them the necessities of life? And I think that's such an important verse. That's James chapter 2, verse 15 and 16.
Wow, there's a lot there, Jay. I hear neighbors in there as a word.
Yes.
I hear friendship and unity in there as a concept.
Yes.
I hear forgiveness as a subtext. But mainly I just hear King James.
That is right. And it's so important right now. And I'd like to talk about a very spiritual and righteous man named Jesse Duplantis. He's been catching a lot of bad flack.
Yeah, let's talk about Jesse Duplantis, Jay. $5.4 million is a number that jumps out at me.
And it's 54
million.
And that's how much he's spending on his new jet.
Ooh!
And yeah, a lot of people are saying
he's an evangelical preacher, correct?
He is from Louisiana, no less. About 20 miles.
And he, you're thinking to yourself, hey, shouldn't that go to the church? Shouldn't that go to the congregation? Shouldn't that go to the coffee and donuts after the service?
Yes.
Nope. Jesse's got a $54 million jet. And maybe, just maybe, if God wills it, you'll be joining him for a nice tray of peanuts on the flight.
That's right. He does already own 3 jets ranging in price from $14 million to $36 million. But the problem with those 3 jets, and I think you'll agree that this is important, is that they can't fly to anywhere in the world without refueling. They often have to stop and refuel, and that is cutting into his time helping the world. And so if he can get this $54 million jet, he will be able to fly to any place in the whole world without having to stop and refuel, and that's so important to ministries. He was quoted as saying, if Jesus were alive today, he wouldn't be riding on a donkey, he would be riding in a private jet. That is a quote from J.A.G.U.A.R, Duplantis, preacher in Louisiana. What do you think happened? Let's take a look at today in history.
Yeah, there's no more important person in history than Jesus, and J.A.G.U.A.R Duplantis knows a lot about that. But today, it's this day in history, Jay.
That's right. There's a lot of words up on the screen, and also pictures. For instance, the first person to climb Mount Everest.
Oh, this day in 1933, Sir Edmund Hillary scaled Everest with a little Sherpa man named Tenzing Norgay and a series of small animals that helped carry the gear.
Yeah, teeny tiny squirrels and small rodents.
Yes.
Each one carrying a pack of goggles. Here they are. They scaled it using just the most primitive of equipment.
That's Tenzing Norgay over by Jay's head.
That's right. On this very day, you're saying that seems made up. It's not. If you want to Google it, if we're right, you have to Postmates us some food. Also on this day...
On this day in history, I mean, John F. Kennedy had a luncheon to remember. He just walked out one day after an incredible cabinet meeting, and he came out with a tray of ham sandwiches, and the cabinet was never the same.
Yeah, Lyndon Johnson looked into those baby blue eyes and said, Mr. President, I think that it's time to move us into the future. And John Kennedy said, yes.
And he said,
excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy. It is hard to be the President of the United States. Maybe we can enjoy some cold cuts. And then out came the capicola and salami.
And then she was like, oh, John, you're so much fun. These are perfect impersonations. 8th, 20th century, 2nd millennium, and the 17th.
Yeah.
All of these are important numbers that you're going to want to learn.
Some may focus on the fact that it's his birthday today. We like to focus on the day he brought out those sandwiches.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is, of course, on this very day, 1776.
Oh.
They ratified a number of amendments to the Constitution.
Oh, Jay, I love amendments to the Constitution, especially 33, the right to wear plaid.
Yep, the right to wear plaid. Well, that is, and this is a live shot. In 1903, Bob Hope was born. May 29, 1903. Mr. Entertainment, the king of swing, just a real trooper of a man. Thank you so much for what you've done. And this is an early shot of him performing for the troops.
Yes, and Bob Hope he was a Memorial Day wizard. He would come out and perform for the troops all the time. Thank you to Royal and Janelle and Matt for watching. If you'd like to interact with us, the JaguarMorningShow.com. It's just JaguarMorningShow.com. Or the Sexpot Comedy Facebook page is a wonderful place.
And we're about to go to a quick commercial break, and then we will be back with another 30 minutes of news, sports, and weather. Quick shout out to Sarah June and Janelle, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
We'll be back. We got more news for you. Don't worry.
And brimstone, lost souls, how do you escape this eternal damnation? You blast the gnat-sniffing demons right into their beating little eyes.
Doom for the 64-bit Jaguar, the best doom ever.
Welcome to Western Sizzling Steakhouse at Aurora. Now, you all know our family serves up the best steaks in town at reasonable prices, but that's just the beginning. We've also got Denver's best salad and potato bars. Why, there's a complete meal right here. But for you hearty eaters, we've got some of the best USDA choice steaks in town at some of the best prices. We've got it all at Western Sizzling Steakhouse in Aurora. Come on in. Let our family serve your family at the Western Sizzling Steakhouse, Parker Road in Havana in Aurora.
Listen to what people are saying about Levine's.
Prices are great.
The selection was great.
And I like their sales staff at Levine's. They're great.
All the prices were very reasonable. The selection is fantastic. The prices are great.
I know I can find what I'm looking for every time I come.
For the lowest prices, the highest quality, and the best selection.
The only place to buy furniture is at Levine's. See our ad in today's Denver Post. Isn't it time you shopped at Levine's?
Warning. A formidable creature is at large and roaming about. The Jaguar S-Type. It may well be the best handling car in the world. First observed in London. Next in Paris. Then in Rome. And soon to be seen, prowling the highways of America. The Jaguar S-Type. Capture it. The rewards are magnificent.
Don't give me that so-so soda, the same old cola. I want a rock and roller, I want a pie, I want a Shasta, I want a taste for that, all the great taste Shasta has. I want a pie, I want a Shasta, I want a thrill, I want a wow, taste it all, I want it now. I want a pie, I want a Shasta.
Introducing Alien vs. Predator for the 64-bit Atari Jaguar. You might not want to play it alone.
Ah!
Mom.
When friends don't stop friends from drinking and driving, friends die. Drinking and driving can kill a friendship.
Celebrate the 5th anniversary of the 16th Street Mall with Channel 4.
And we're live.
Oh wait, Cam, is this too much?
Is that too much? Is that too much us?
Oh, the illusion is so broken. It's the Jaguar Morning Show. We're back at the 38th floor of the Hamlish Building. 700 Calumet. Postmates us food right away.
Do it. We like to break the fourth wall here at Jaguar. Much like the classic film Deadpool. We like to get out there, and we turn to the camera. We turn to the camera like this.
Yeah, just so you know. Yeah.
See you.
Oh, hey, I wonder if I forgot to leave the stove on.
Cody, quick, help us. Cody, where are you? Cody, I'm sorry, I forgot that was your name. For a second, I was just reading words and I got confused about what they're...
What's up to Samantha? Cody, okay, we weren't going to tease it. Cody will be back briefly, okay? Just chill. We'll do a Cody tease right now.
The people are going crazy on the internet. I think you knew this was going to happen. He tried to warn us as he came in. He said, listen, you're going to get the bump. And we weren't ready for it. They're screaming for it in the comments.
If you weren't here for the first segment, first of all, shame on you. But second of all, Cody Devine of Lucha Libre and Laughs was here. We did an incredibly intense workout. He's here in support of Wrestle Party June 1st through the 3rd. There he is. This is what Cody looks like. Cody now is sporting a mountain man beard, but look at that smooth baby boy. Tell me you don't want to just vape out of his belly button.
I do. I want to just carve him into a bong. That's what I want to do. Just load it up and spark one for the hometown
Smoke one
team.
from his butt.
That is the main way. That is the only way to really experience sort of the charm of life.
Now, just as a proof of life video, Cody is here in the hallway. That is a live look at Cody. He will be back momentarily. So for you Cody heads out there, this is not a drill. Cody is still here, and we haven't had we haven't seen the last of Cody.
And you won't see the last of him until he just knuckle slam. He's just gonna knuckle slam you.
He's gonna do some tossing, and he's gonna get tossed around this weekend at the Oriental Theater. You're gonna check that out.
I'll be there Friday night.
Jay is actually performing on Friday, June 1st. the Oriental Theater. It's
I don't care if you come. I just
we're
want
not
you
saying
to
to come.
know.
We're giving you the information. This is a news program.
This is
Turn off Fox,
fact-based.
turn off CNN, turn off MSNBC. Speaking of that, Jay, we got to cut to the real news. McDonald's is back in the news.
I can't get enough McDonald's news. This is a company doing right by the world. What's happening? They're being sued down in Florida. This is a class action lawsuit down in Florida by a couple of chumbos called Cynthia and Leonard. They're being sued because quarter pounders and double quarter pounders. This actually leads right into the food segment.
I jumped the gun a little. We want to talk about food. What better way to do that than to talk about McDonald's?
So McDonald's, as a lot of people know, Andy, a lot of people know this used to offer their quarter pounder, double quarter pounder, separate from their quarter pounder, double quarter pounder with cheese.
Everyone knows that.
And now they don't. Now all you can get is a quarter pounder with cheese, double quarter pounder with cheese. There is no non-cheese option. So what happens is if you don't want cheese, say you're lactose intolerant, you would order the double quarter pounder and you would say no cheese. But they're still going to charge you the price that includes cheese.
They have a very specific algorithm, and I think this is where you just have to kind of let go and give faith to a corporation like McDonald's that they're doing the best thing for you. If they want to charge you for the cheese, I got to tell you, that's like a pay-it-forward situation. No, you're not having the cheese, but think of all the money McDonald's is making.
Well, and it's funny, what I love about America is that you can sue for anything because our entire country is broken.
Yes.
And I think that's a really fun thing. It keeps you on your toes. At any point, anyone can sue anyone else for any reason,
Now,
and that's what makes it fun.
This is a live look into the kitchen at McDonald's at Alameda and Broadway. If you go back to that single craft slice,
can we pull that cheese slice
Bring back that cheese slice.
Can we get that cheese slice
Can we get the cheese slice back up?
Thank
Take
you.
a look at the texture of this cheese. You're telling me you're going to say hold this?
Yeah,
What,
that's
you
your
insane?
fault. Let's say you're horribly lactose intolerant. You're going to get gas. Suck it up. Eat the cheese. McDonald's tell you what you want. McDonald's will tell you what your body needs. McDonald's doesn't need your back talk, sort of lip service, being like, oh, I'll tell you what I want. This isn't Burger King. McDonald's does not care if you have it your way. You have it Ronald's way, all right? Or we're going to come find you. We're going to lock you in one of those old style.
Speaking of, speaking of, and an Iron Maiden, Jaden was.
Yeah, with the purple grimace head on top.
He was going to do a purple grimace Iron Maiden head. But if you're out in Denver enjoying a new Lime scooter, a sensation that's been sweeping the town over Memorial Day weekend, you're going to want to either hit McDonald's or the Little Caesars by the unsafe way. That's where you're going to find the most value and the most cheese, Jay.
And I assure you that I know this. I like the cursor just slowly making its way across Ronald's face, and just a fun sort of amalgamation of news and fun time, just make it your own. Own it, make it your own.
So if you're eating a cheeseburger right now, keep eating, keep chewing, don't swallow it whole. You got all day to chew. Make it into a fine paste, then swallow.
Don't be like Cynthia and Leonard. I hope this haunts your dreams, Cynthia.
Yeah.
I hope every time you and Leonard put your head down on a pillow, close your eyes, you see Grimace's monster face staring at you, and you never sleep again because you're suing McDonald's for giving you cheese. And you're
thinking to yourself, but Jay, what about the fry guys? And you know what? Put some cheese on the top of the fries.
What's going to happen is you're going to run from Grimace, and you're going to run from him, and then when you think you've escaped him, that's when you're going to see the fries.
If you want to order off menu at McDonald's, take that cheese order that you're trying to hold off the hamburger, the quarter pounder. Tell them to put that cheese on a hot apple pie or maybe some of the fries. You're going to thank us. Put a slice of cheese over your Diet Coke and enjoy the day.
That is absolutely right. And as you know, we like to bring you the hottest and ultra secret, super duper celebrity gossip. And boy, do we have a scorcher for you today. It's a real barn burner. People have been calling us all day, all morning long, saying, what is going on with Nicki Minaj and Eminem? And
here's the scuttlebutt. These guys have been having a lot of fun with the public. We all want a celebrity couple we can refer to as Nicki Minaj and them. What's happening is they're having fun with people on the internet, Jay.
Yep.
They got a new track together, and
that's a shot of Eminem right there.
That's Eminem's mom. You've heard about her in all those songs.
Kim.
She's addicted to the pills.
I think her name's Kim.
But we're all cleaning out our closet, and Jay's found a series of pills himself.
That's right. I took 37 differently shaped and colored pills this morning, and I'm feeling good. It got me wanting to talk about this whole thing. Everyone said Nicki Minaj and Eminem are dating because she had a line on one of his tracks that said, once Eminem went black, referring to herself, that he was never going back. And people took that to mean a sexual relationship.
And then what did Eminem do? He went to Instagram and he had a real goof with everyone. And he said, yeah, Nicki, this is happening. He also said it on stage where people cheered for this relationship to happen.
And I agree with that because I tell you, once this Jaguar, this is Nicki Minaj right here. She's beautiful.
Nicki Minaj,
singer of such hits as Anaconda, which is
Starships.
Really great song. Starships, that's right.
Yes.
She did something with Cobra Starship years ago. What a great band they were.
Cobra Starship and Nicki Minaj. If you want it, put it in the comments. Facebook, Sexpot Comedy's Facebook. Interact with us. Also, JaguarMorningShow.com. There's a chat module in each place.
They flirted their way into this studio. Boston Music Fest. 11 years ago, there was a tease, a dating rumor. She pitches her first date. All of the information is there. If you are unable to read, we're not here to help you, all right? You need to Google it. We're just skimming over the top like a rock across the water, and that's fine.
Listen, it is a rock across the water. Nicki Minaj is a beautiful woman. Eminem is a beautiful man. Put that beauty together. You're going to have a gorgeous confluence of creativity and love.
And they've sung together in the past, but we want to quickly... we have a lot to say to Elon Musk. This is a man after my own heart. This dude knows what's up.
Jay, we like to appeal to Elon every show to either stop doing something or do something. Today we're talking about his proclivity for wild animals as pets.
That's right. He has over 37 endangered species locked in crates in his basement.
Yes.
And he'll walk through, there's a carnivore section, there's a vegan section.
Yeah, and if you're wondering, like, animals in captivity, time out, what's the deal? No, this is actually a really interesting dynamic. Elon walks through like he's a jail warden, and he swings a little pocket watch around, and all the animals are in a cage for about 5 minutes a day. And then when he walks out, he takes a little Columbo look back at the animals, and he goes, by the way, keep it cool today or I'm going to be pissed. And then when he leaves, all the animals are let out. It's a power thing for Elon. These animals are taken care of. I can't tell you how happy these 37 animals are.
Yeah, he has single-handedly saved the population of the red panda.
Yes.
He has saved the population of the California condor.
Yes.
He has saved the population of the Brazilian iguana. All of these creatures were destined for a slow and painful death. And that's why we're saying, Elon, we need you to get in touch with Dr. Kev. We have to save those California tortoises.
That's right. Elon Musk, if you could write a check to Dr. Kevin Fitzgerald for $500,000 to $700,000, Dr. Kevin will make sure that more Cenarius vultures are radio tagged in Mongolia, and we will get the most out of these giant wingspan creatures possible.
That's right. If you are within the sound of my voice, Elon Musk, I know you run programs that listen for when people talk about you on TV. I know you're tapped in and listening to me on my iPhone's open speaker. I know that every time your name is said, you receive an email. And so I'm saying your name, Elon Musk, Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
This is Grimes, Elon Musk's girlfriend right here. She's beautiful.
So Elon, if you're listening, call Jay on his cell phone, 972-510-4192. That's Jay's actual cell phone. Elon, we will talk to you on air on speaker. 972-510-4192.
Elon, we just want you to help. It would be so easy for you to save these vultures and these tortoises if you just believe in the true beauty and wonder of the world as it's presented to us. Give it back. Give it home.
You saw in an earlier segment, we had an ocelot named Jeff Hamilton here. That ocelot needs your love. Please call us now at 972-510-4192. That's 972-510-4192. We're going to talk to you live on the air, but now we have to ruin the big hit movie of the weekend in Jaguar movies.
That's right. If you have not seen the film Solo, you need to cover your ears or turn off the TV right now. I repeat, we will be spoiling the film Solo really soon. If you don't want to know that, cover your ears, You gotta leave.
We've got some people that are nodding their head.
If you haven't seen it and you want to, now is the time. Spoilers for Solo. It is not our responsibility anymore. We will be spoiling this movie.
So here's the deal. It's not a matter of Solo not doing well at the box office or Solo being deemed a first Star Wars failure of some kind. But here's the thing. I did not like this movie that much. It's a bummer. I am a dyed-in-the-wool Star Wars guy. Look at this. This is why. Look at this. This is the greatest bad boy of all time, film of all time. And what did they do? They got a little slappy who looks like he went to the University of Kansas and can crush a beer can on his head to play Han Solo.
Yeah, Han Solo didn't play beer pong in a frat house.
There he is.
Right.
This is the new guy. This is an actual photo of the new guy, Alden Ehrenreich. He actually is a pretty good actor, but my real problem is all he does during the movie is like, hey, body, hey, Chewy body. He sounds like Cody Devine out on a Friday night in Lodo, vaping and blowing it in girls' faces. I was offended at how silly this gentleman was. And let's get to the next of it. Donald Glover, dopest dude in America right now, so cool. Boring. Cool shirts, no real sexuality, Jay.
No, and when I think of Lando, I'm pinging all day, and they didn't give it to him. They didn't give him what it was.
Yes.
This is exactly it. Where was this? Where was the
Norman Rockwellian Donald Glover moment where he said, "This is America," and then guns down a series of aliens that look like Greedo?
And so, what's the big spoiler though? What's everyone?
Okay, let's spoil the movie. I'm just doing editorializing, and I apologize. Here's what happens in the movie. At the end, Paul Bettany is the bad guy. He's got a claw face thing happening, alluding to who? Darth Maul. Darth Maul is in the movie. He comes out at the end teasing another Solo movie. Will it even make enough money to do another Solo movie or a Boba Fett spinoff? Probably not. But they're going to do it anyway because they're going to keep investing in Star Wars. The movie's not good. The biggest thing that Han Solo has ever done is do the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. That they show that part of the movie. It's not good. It's not interesting. I love Han Solo. He's literally my favorite character. It was a bad movie. It's not fun.
Dude, listen. We cannot make it clear enough that you don't need to see it because A, the Kessel Run, lame. B, Darth Maul, awesome, but now you already know, so what's even the point?
He's in love with the girl from Game of Thrones, Kira. What character is that? No one cares. They're driving around in a terrible, ugly Ron Howard Mustang. It's stupid.
What are we looking at? We're doing a segment on vaccines and solar panels.
This is a traveling segment. We are in Nicaragua, where our normal cameraman David Sparks is with his family. Look at beautiful Nicaragua.
These are some of the fine Airbnbs you can get down there. We're in the news desk, obviously, but the footage was short. It was shorter than we thought it was going to be. Nicaragua's a tiny country. You drive through it in 15 minutes. That was everything we could get. People don't know it. Nicaragua is a city smaller than Littleton.
You know what I liked more than Solo? That little 15-second clip of Nicaragua.
Boom, you want a taste? We'll give you a taste. You want the whole thing? Book your ticket. JetBlue Airlines. This is a live look.
Here's a live look at David Sparks. Down in Nicaragua.
Having a good time.
Enjoying. You can see he has his Jaguar shirt in Nicaragua. If you'd like a Jaguar shirt, it's available at our Patreon. That's just information. We're not telling you to do it.
No, we don't need your money. I'm rich.
Yeah, Jay is rich with all this Jaguar dough.
I'm Jaguar rich. Everybody got swag. I got swag. I got Jag swag. That's what I call it.
You may be thinking to yourself, Manuel Noriega. That sounds like Nicaragua, but no, that's Panama. Nicaragua, totally different country. It's a place where Trump is banning immigrants from coming in because, wow, it allegedly is so scary that our cameraman can go there and have a great time with his family.
Well, in Trump's defense, they are clearly not white, and Trump only wants immigrants from white countries.
That's right.
He's been clear on this from the beginning, and people are still giving him such a hard time.
He's like, how about a cool guy from Norway named Jens?
Yeah.
How about a man from England named Nigel? He's into that.
Yes.
You bring in someone from Nicaragua, he's pumping the brakes.
And what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna need to demonstrate your ability to scale buildings if you want into this country.
Yeah, Jay, I can't tell you how many times I've been down in Nicaragua, and just this past month I was down there, and I saw a series of these chickens, and
the families there depend on these wild chickens, and they're dropping like flies because of syphilis.
Yeah, there's the
much
chickens,
like a koala bear.
There's chicken sex clubs all over Nicaragua.
Woo!
All of the chickens get in there and they start ruffling feathers and they're laying eggs and everybody's and the syphilis of the beak, syphilis of the tail feathers.
So you kink masters down at the Denver's Scarlet Ranch, you think you're having private orgies? These chickens in Nicaragua are pounding each other and they're spreading that clap around.
Yeah, you don't know orgies till you've been to a Nicaraguan chicken orgy, and that's when you're going to wake up and say, what have I done? What have I done?
So in conclusion, if you're up for it, don't go somewhere traditional. Check out the beautiful coast of Nicaragua.
And it is time for crime, Andy. People have been talking about it.
Jay, I spent a lot of time downtown, and occasionally you hear an amazing boom in the distance, and you're thinking to yourself, uh-oh, another shotgun shell unloaded in Larimer Square.
That's right, and they are modifying these weapons to fire full-size cannonballs now. It's crazy. The violence in the streets, and it used to be, obviously Denver's always been gang-ridden.
Sort of a Detroit of the Rocky Mountains.
It is, but now it's everyone's doing it. Everyone is packing heat. I mean, they've told me I'm not allowed to show it on air, but yes, I do carry and conceal.
Just off camera in a locked box with a handprint and an eye scanner, Jay has a highly guarded, modified gun. He has a little pistol, but you screw that little silencer on the end, it turns into an elephant gun, Jay.
That's right. It's a mathematical thing. The bullets go in tiny and they come out big. I call it my murder machine.
And that brings up a great point. Jay doesn't want to be in this position, although he does love to fire a gun off every 30 seconds. When we're out on camera, when those cameras hit commercial, Jay goes off into the alley and fires it right into a dumpster.
What you do is you take your gun. This is a live shot of Public Enemy performing.
That's like Murder Machine. This is Murder Machine, the band.
I can tell by their look that they're some of the bands they're into, and I don't want to hear it. The only way to wake up in the morning, you fire one gunshot straight down. You fire one gunshot level, and you fire one gunshot straight up in the air. They call it the Texas Wake and Bake.
You're gonna hit something. You gotta fire at intervals so that no matter where along the spectrum something is happening, you're making contact.
Something special. You're going to want to call home. Johnny, call home. Call home, Johnny.
Now,
Johnny,
Jake,
call home.
I've been seeing some things on the street. A lot of a new weapon that Denver is seeing a rash of is a sword cane. Yes. Lots of people walking around with a cane, and then I can't tell you how many times I've been at the U.S. Bank and a man just pulls a sword out of his cane, and I'm just trying to get some money out of the ATM.
That is right, and what's happening is it's leading to a rash of elderly gentlemen falling. People are running down the street, grabbing canes out of people's hands in order to protect, but not every cane is a sword, but every sword is a cane.
Now that was a live look at, that was a historical rendering of the Denver Bears baseball team, and that's how they would end every game. At the end of the game, they would just put a musket up to someone's head and say, game over, I guess.
And then it's time for our top 10 list. The people have been calling. They say, we want more Cody Devine, and we are bringing it to you.
Cody Devine, come on back.
List.
Cody Devine is back.
Thank you so much. Come
Lucha
on.
Libre and laughs. Oh, Cody Devine back for the top 10 list. And Jay, we've got a doozy for us. Why don't you tell us about our top 10 list?
That's right. We are going to be doing top 10 ice cream flavors. We know you're a big fan of ice cream.
Wow.
Exactly. You're not even playing around.
Top 10 ice cream flavors. Number 10 is, of course, no surprise here, Rocky Road.
Rocky Road, what an important ice cream flavor. That's marshmallow, that's nuts, and it's all wrapped up in a little bow of chocolate ice cream. It's so delicious.
It makes my fourth tire get a little fatter, but I like that.
That's right. And Cody, what is the 9th greatest ice cream flavor according to the people?
The 9th greatest ice cream flavor is mint chocolate.
Oh, mint chocolate.
Not mint chocolate chip.
No.
Mint chocolate.
That is a different... If you put a picture of mint chocolate chip ice cream up on here, Cody's going to come to that booth. He's going to vape you.
Right on
that.
Did it.
Oh, my
He's
God.
Vape right in your face.
Oh, and you deserve it. You deserve it. Now, to be fair, the 8th best ice cream, butter pecan. Not everyone's favorite, but an important contender harking back to your grandmother's day.
Not just a treat down south, whether you're in the Pacific Northwest or in Guam, for Pete's sakes. Down in Nicaragua, enjoy a pecan.
What's number 7, Andy?
Number 7 is, of course, mango sorbet.
Oh.
It's mango season, and it's back in a big way. I saw Cody eating a little mango earlier. Isn't that right, Cody?
I was eating a lot of mango earlier. Had to get in my protein after that tough workout we went through. It was grueling this morning.
You gotta get it. And when it comes to tonight, what is the 6th best ice cream flavor in the world?
The sixth best ice cream flavor in the entire world as of today, right now, is vanilla.
Vanilla! People thought it was gonna come in higher, but it's not. It's right there at number 6.
The vanilla is a solid number 6. It's been scooting down the charts, and that's part of being because of this guy. Number 5 is, of course, Jay what?
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Chocolate
Pieces
chip
of
cookie
your
dough.
favorite kind of cookie mixed in with your favorite type of ice cream. Boy, howdy. We don't even have time for a picture because, Andy, what's number 4?
Number 4, it's been sweeping the nation for decades, and it's finally getting its due. Gumball, Jay.
Gumball.
Gumball ice cream is back. People are saying change is dead, we're in a digital age. Nope, put a coin in the slot, pull out a gumball. It's an ice cream flavor.
There it is. Oh, it's so good. Frozen gumballs are delicious. You're giving us number 3, and we want it, baby.
All right, number 3's coming at you. And I'm going to get creative with this one. If you haven't had it, you need to have it. It's peanut butter and jelly flavored ice cream.
Peanut butter flavored ice cream. You're saying to yourself, is that even a thing? Google it. Of course it is. It's probably at Sweet Action right now.
I would guess. It sounds like a Sweet Action type of situation. There we go. And number 2, people knew it was coming. That is going to be the bottle rocket. That is a popsicle in a Black Horse contender. Buy it from your local ice cream truck.
Goodness.
Slip it in.
Are you talking about a bomb pop?
Yep. I don't know what words are. No matter.
No, it's fine. I just was trying to clarify it was an actual bottle rocket ice cream.
You just light up a fuse.
Number 1.
Suck it. Number 1 is
no
number 1.
surprise here. Everyone's loving it. Pistachio.
Pistachio, the green creamin' dream machine.
It's the Babe Ruth of ice creams, and it slammed us home for a hot dog and a Hummer, Jay.
That's right. Thank you so much for helping us to get through that. The people demanded 3 more minutes with you, and you delivered.
That's
Cody, any parting words today for the folks at home?
Parting words today, Lucha Libre and Laughs, the best professional wrestler ever, if not possibly ever. Just come see me, keep watching them, but come see me, mostly me, keep watching them, but come see me.
That's the information. The information is it is June 1st through 3rd this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Oriental Theater. We're not telling you to go. That's the information.
Yep.
That's up to you. Cody Devine, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Devine, look at what a beautiful boy. Thank you, Cody. Okay. Cody, it's time for
We don't shake hands. There are diseases spread. This whole entire place is infected with all kinds of different things that are just going to get in your bloodstream and eat away at your brain.
That's right, Jay. We're back in the newsroom, and this morning Trump tweeted for the first time that he thinks that the Mueller investigation is literally going to meddle in the elections.
And he's right. If it's out there on Trump's Twitter, he's thought it through. He's examined. Look at this man. He's examined Yeah, what that is doing is allowing, his brain is moving at such a fast speed that if he doesn't allow time for the common man to catch up, he's going to leave all of us in the dust. This is not a man to be messed with.
That's right.
He is a man who clearly has his priorities straight, his finger on the wheel, and a button that's ready to be pressed. We're going to nuclear war. It's going to be a holocaust.
This is the Jaguar Morning Show, and we bring you all the news that's not fit to print. We
Nope.
give you the straight poop. And it's Jay's opinion that you got to watch out for the Mueller investigation. They are hacking the voting booths for the midterms.
Look at me. I work for CNN. I'm going to tell you lies and lies all the time. And lies. America's going to hell. It's all lies. I work for CNN. Oh, no. The right's monsters. Oh, no.
Robert Mueller.
I work for CNN.
James Comey.
Full of lies.
Fox and Friends.
Oh, I make up my headlines whole cloth. I work for CNN.
These are the news.
Visa. big words not for middle America.
If you'd like to talk to us at JaguarMorningShow.com, that's one option. Interact there, or on Sexpot Comedy's Facebook page. We have a very special segment coming up. We normally help
$300 when I can get a 64-bit Jaguar system for $149.
Atari Jaguar 64-bit, $149.
Knock it off!
The Colorado Ballet with the Colorado Ballet Orchestra invites you to mark your place in their storybook season and wander back to Once Upon a Time. Save up to 13% over individual ticket prices by ordering your season ticket now for these 4 fabulous performances of the 1985-86 season. Enjoy the finest in music and dance from your Colorado Ballet.
Everyone is beautiful at the ballet. Our legs shouldn't touch. Move over, darling. I like it too much. Move over, darling. That gleam in your eyes is no big surprise anymore. 'Cause you fooled me before. I'm all in a spin. Move over, darling. About to give in. Move over, darling. And though it's not right, I'm too weak to fight it somehow. 'Cause I want you right now. You stand have me waving my conscience bye-bye.
Sheer Colour by Pretty Polly. So smooth, 9 out of 10 cats prefer them.
Don't give me that soda, that same old cola. I wanna taste the jazz, all the great days that I have.
Shasta makes diet pops with more flavors, more jazz, more taste pizzazz.
Here's Benjamin Hall on the Jaguar system to play Cybermorph. Let's see how those beastly graphics and intricate moves that only come from 64 bits of Mega Power feel. Then, Cybermorph only on Jaguar by Atari. Get bit by Jaguar.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Morning Show. This is segment 3, the most important segment. Segment 3 is the most important segment. It's called Wake Up with Jay. And today we're doing work, we're doing a workout, we're doing the news, and then we're coming right back and we're singing songs because we want you to be here, we want you to be here. We're saying welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Jaguar Morning Show. Segment 3, this is where we get down to business.
Yes.
Business, what it's all about. Business, what we're doing. Business is the secret. Business is the only time. Business is when it really matters. Business is the kind of color that everybody really wants to know because we are here. We are here where it matters. We are here inside your brain. We are here and we're here to say welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. We just had to do that contractually and called. She said, do the welcome back song. She was watching an old Nick at Night episode.
Yes.
And that's fine.
Welcome
and that's
back.
fine, but today's not a day for joking. Today's a day to get in there and make the world a better place.
We have an incredibly tragic situation that has happened. Normally this part of the show is reserved for Jay, to sort of explore the space, and we all go on a great space coaster magic carpet ride with Jay, with music and fun and connection. And today we just can't do it because guess what? We're missing a friend's wife.
She is still gone.
She is gone, and we need your help finding her. We're hoping this is the most interactive segment we've ever had.
Yep.
We're hoping that you will call us at 972-510-4192. That's 972-510-4192.
Yep.
We have a friend's wife that is lost, and we're going to do a couple things. We're going to share memories, and we're going to give tips as to where she might be.
That is right. So a lot of people learn through song. So we'll be singing today in order to help spread the word. And the song goes like this. Call us at 972-510-4192. We want to hear from you because we got to do it. And let's go ahead and bring in the second most important victim of this whole story. First most important victim, obviously the missing wife. Second most important victim is the bereaved husband. And we've got and you've been following this story for a long time. But he's sadder than ever, I think.
He's never been lower. We need to pick him up. We're going to do it with an interactive call to the wild right now.
Yep.
Call us at 972-510-4192.
972-510-4192. We want to hear from you. That's my personal cell phone number. Let's bring out the guest today.
Here's our special guest. You've had him on the show before. This is a situation that's been happening for a while and has now escalated. Please help us find the wife of Ben Kronberg.
Ben Kronberg, we are applauding both for him and his missing wife. It's not funny. It's not something we should be making light of. I know that. I get that. But at the same time, you knew what you were signing up for. You said yes. The only way to get the word out is to come to the Jaguar show. And so in order to do that, you were going to be subjected to us yelling at you. I'm not concerned with your feelings, Ben.
This is tough. We've been through this once or twice, but she's really gone. And when she's gone for this long, usually, statistically, it means she's gone for good. And, you know, it's been tough. We're trying to be good friends. We're trying to give a platform to help. You're going to call Jay, and we're going to talk about Ben's wife.
That's right. But how are they going to call me? At 972-510-4192. Come on, we want to hear from you. Because if you've seen her.
If you've seen her anywhere, if you saw her at El Dorado Springs Pool, if you saw her at Sprouts buying a series of rooted vegetables, if you saw her just walking her dog Clarence, tell us right now.
That's right. If you've seen her on the 16th Street Mall, if you've seen her in a Starbucks, we are receiving a call from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, we're going to turn it down. This might be either a memory or helpful information about Ben's wife who is missing. Thank you, caller.
Caller, yes, caller, please identify yourself.
This is Mike from Denver. How's it going, guys?
This is Mike from Denver. Thank you, Mike. Mike, we're just wondering, have you seen Ben's wife? Have you seen her anywhere?
I have not.
Okay, so what you're saying, Mike, is you don't think she's in Denver. We're going to eliminate the possibilities. Mike is saying he has looked in Denver and not seen her. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Awesome. Mike, do you have any shows you need to plug while you're here on TV?
Yeah, listen to Nathan Lund's One on One.
Thank you so much for calling. If we have any other callers, please help us. We're going to hang out now to open up the phone lines. Thank you, Mike, and God bless.
Mike, before you go, do you have any memories of Ben's wife you'd like to share?
Mike, any memories of Ben Kronberg's wife?
No.
None.
Wow, that's tough.
Thank you, Mike. She was a very forgettable woman, but Ben Kronberg can't seem to get that through his head. Thank you so much. More callers, please.
And we're going to remind you of how to give us a jangle. And it's
972-510-4192. Come on, we want to hear from you. All right, if you've seen her at an ice cream shop, or you've seen her perhaps skulking around an elementary building, or perhaps you've seen her on a rooftop, maybe at a local community college, or you've seen her just strolling down. Maybe you've seen her in Texas. If any of our viewers in Texas can call in, that would be great. We are receiving a phone call from Glenwood Springs here.
Okay, this is good. Thank you, Glenwood Springs.
Glenwood Springs. Let me get you on the speaker. Caller, hello, caller. Please identify yourself.
Hi, this is Trisha.
Hi, Trisha, and where are you calling from?
Glenwood Springs, Colorado.
Oh, I'm really proud of you for having a phone number that identifies as the actual city you're from. It's really original. Now, one question: have you seen Ben Kronberg's wife in Glenwood Springs? Have you seen her?
I believe I have. I think I saw her going through the paper not too long ago. She's a blonde lady, tall, about 6'5".
Ben, she's tall, she's blonde, about 6'5". Yes. Okay, and you saw her in Glenwood Springs. This is the first.
This is a breakthrough.
This is the first lead we've had. This is so exciting. This is why we did it. So where do you think you saw her? This is very important. So I really want you to think about this. This isn't. Gags are over. The Jag-Gags are over. This is real. This is real crap.
This is real.
This is real life. Where did you see her?
I believe I saw her doing the movie this morning. Paddling down the river.
You are breaking up. We are having a hard time understanding you. No! Oh my God! Please, if you please just help us. Okay. Try one more time. Oh my God! I'm sorry. We think she's still alive, though. We do think she's still alive. We have word.
She's dead. She's dead. Now we're trying to jog memories here. Do you have a specific memory that you'd like to maybe share with us that you remember from Ben's wife?
She's not dead.
Yeah, she's a very solid lady. Very into octopus, black dogs, purple shoes, dunking on bitches.
Oh my God, dunking on bitches.
I hate to laugh. Every time I think about Ben's wife, it brings back such memories for me. Caller, thank you. We're gonna send out a Jaguar crew down to Glenwood Springs, and we're gonna look for Ben's wife. Thank you so much. This is the first hot tip we've had. I feel like we're really making progress. We're gonna open up the lines for another caller. Thank you. We think she's not dead. Thank you.
Okay, so this is a big breakthrough. We're gonna let you know how to call us again. We just made a big, exciting revelation.
At 972-510-4192. We need to hear from you. She's gone, but we think she's okay. And so we are looking for any hot information. Lay it on us. We want to hear if you're in Washington, D.C., and you're at the top, you're at the Lincoln Memorial, and you think you saw a 6'5" blonde woman, call us. You can call us. We just want to reunite these loves. We just want to reunite these loves. That's all we're trying to do, is bring two people together that were made for each other. There's stars in the sky, and there's a sun, and there's a moon, and there's the ground, and there's the heavens, there's the river running through it. There's waterfalls, and life, and love, and dust, and dirt, and beaches, and there's sound waves too. There's the hair on your head, and there's the shirt on your back, and there are waves in the ocean. There are sound waves too. There are stars that are dying. There are supernovas exploding. There are bombs in the ocean. There are bombs in the air jets. There are bombs everywhere. They're gonna explode up in the sky. There's a million colors living inside your heart and in your mind. And if you want to reach us, well, then all you've got to do is call 972-510-4192. Come on, we need to hear from you. We need to save her. What if she's in a den of lions? What if she's hurt? What if she's hurt?
What if she's hurt?
What if she's hurt, man? What if she's hurt? What if she's horribly hurt somewhere? What if she broke her leg in a canyon?
Oh God!
What if she's lying there and she's bloody and she's bleeding? What if she's maybe internally has problems? What if she maybe Ben's gonna take a moment? What if she's being attacked by fire ants? Or what if she's sort of like, what if she's maimed beyond recognition?
What if
Okay, we are receiving another call.
We are receiving a phone call about Ben Kronberg's wife.
About Ben Kronberg's missing wife.
This is a big breakthrough.
Big moment. Caller, can you please identify yourself and tell us where you're calling from?
My name is Mike Smith.
Mike Smith, thank you very much. And have you seen Ben Kronberg is losing his mind. He is so distraught. He is torn up over all this. And we're just wondering.
I have seen her, and I have to say it is not good. The fire ant scenario is true. The fire scenario is true.
Repeat, we are hearing that she has been attacked by fire.
Fire ants?
We thought it was going to be all fun and games here, but that is untrue. She has been attacked by fire ants. We don't know the details. This is devastating. This is a disaster.
This is not good.
Fire ants, she did seem to run off into the distance. I do not know which way she went, but I do know fire ants were involved.
Okay, so she was attacked by fire ants, and now she has run off into the distance. Thank you so much, caller. This is important. Do you know which cardinal direction she ran in? We do not. We have lost connection. I did want to say
we've lost all hope.
There is Good Chemistry has also contacted us. They have new pricing on concentrates made from the same Good Chemistry flour you know and love. I honestly don't know if this is related to Ben's wife, but they do have new concentrates, and they have contacted me in much the same way as the callers. And now a lot of people are wondering how they can contact us. It's easy. It's 972-510-4192. Come on, we want to
Let's do it again, Jay.
972-510-4192.
Help us find Ben's wife.
Listen, the last we heard, she was attacked by fire ants. And God, we know that she's horribly allergic to all stinging critters. Look, we've got
an update. Amy Cruz says she is not in North Carolina, so we can. That's one whole state. We can check.
She's not in Denver. She is not in North Carolina. Sarah June, yes, we are hearing reports. There were definitely fire ants involved. That is 100% has been confirmed. It has been confirmed that she was attacked by fire ants.
We just had a caller that said that she was bitten head to toe by fire ants. She is fighting off the venom. When you have 2 or 3 ants, no big deal. You get 6,000-7,000 ants biting on the skin at once. It doesn't matter. I don't care who you are. That's going to take its toll.
And now a lot of people are very concerned. This is national news at this point. Obviously, the Jaguar boys broke that story a couple months back. This is the villain of this story. It's not the weather. It's not the Russian probe. It's not Donald Trump. For once, the GD villain's not Donald Trump. No,
it's not.
It's ants. It is ants. It is the most offensive and vile creature. Ben can't even hardly see him. He knows that she hates it.
Have you ever seen what heartbreak looks like? You're looking at it.
Have you ever seen a man destroyed under the weight of his love?
Have you ever seen a man open himself up for what he thought would be the final time, only to have his guts and his soul ripped out by abduction?
Have you ever seen a man like this reduced to a crumbled wreck of foul-smelling? It's absolutely disgusting to see this right now on live TV. I'm so sorry, America. I'm so sorry that this is happening.
Sorry.
But we're trying to get the people to call him. We're trying to save his wife out of pity for this poor, pathetic creature. And if you think you can help, and I think you can, you're going to want to give us a call at 972-510-4192. Come on, we want to hear from you. America, without you, we're never going to find her. The last we heard, she was attacked. She was bitten somewhere outside of Glenwood Springs by hundreds and thousands of ants. Give us a call right now if you've seen her, if you know where she's at, if you think there's a chance that she's not dead. We want to hear those words. Only you can prevent Ben Kronberg for quite possibly ending it all tonight. It's such a, when you see a man who is struggling with such weight of just, the world is a dark place today. And I feel the same way. Where is the joy left? Where is the joy? We are receiving another call.
We are receiving more live updates. You are doing this. You're moving the ball down the field. We have a caller about Ben Kronberg's wife. Go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead, caller. Please identify yourself and where you're calling from.
Hi, my name is Julie. I'm from Glenwood Springs, Colorado.
Julie, we've got a lot of Glenwood Springs reporting, and that's one of our big sort of jaguar nests. We call it a jaguar coven. Yes, have you seen her? Have you seen Ben Kronberg's poor fire ant bitten wife?
I did. I saw her shopping for salves at the local grocery this morning.
Shopping for salves. So that means she made it through the fire ant attack.
Yes, I don't know where she went after the salve shopping.
Okay, and so she has been seen. She has been seen at a local shopping mart in Glenwood Springs.
Are we getting this?
She seems to be okay. We are slowly solving this mystery. This is a live shot of Glenwood Springs. Caller, thank you for that update. We're going to open up the lines for more callers, and we're going to scan this picture like a Where's Waldo? Like a Where's Waldo puzzle and see if we can see her. We're going to see if we can see her. These are all live shots of Glenwood Springs, and we're hoping that Ben Kronberg's wife will make an appearance in one of these shots so that we can hopefully track her down. You can call us at 972-510-4192. You gotta help us. We want to hear from you. Call in. Last we heard, she'd been attacked by fire ants and ran off into the distance, much like the film Casablanca.
Yes. Here's looking at you, babe, she said.
Yeah, and we were scared. We were scared that the ants had maybe eaten away so much of her flesh in such a way that she was not going to be able to make it. But we've heard words that she is post-fire ant attack has been spotted at a local grocer in Glenwood Springs. And so we're just hoping, God, we're hoping so much that we can reunite these couple of people. And if you think you can help us, give us a call at 972-510-4192. Come on, we want to hear from you. And so look at this. Look at this man. You know, every day, hundreds of thousands of wives go missing in America every single day. And there are men left shells. Have you ever seen a big locust spotting? And there's just empty husks, empty brown husks clinging to the trees and spread out over the ground. This is what Ben Kronberg is. Ben Kronberg is just an absolute empty shell. He is the largest Russian doll, and every other Russian doll has been lost from inside of him. And if you don't bring them back together, this is like Picasso's painting of Guernica. It hits you on some sort of deep level. We are receiving another call here, which
is great news. We are receiving another live phone call about Ben Kronberg's wife. Jay, take it to us.
Yes, caller, please identify yourself and where you're calling from.
This is Charlene, Ben's wife.
Oh my God, Ben, Charlene is on the phone right now.
I told Ben weeks ago it's over. He just needs to get over it.
Is that real?
Oh my God, Charlene, Ben, is this true? Have you?
Stop giving on the public access TV station and making a big scene. This is between you and me. All right, Ben? If you want to talk, you can come over to Glenwood Springs and we can bring this all up. And you can get the hell over it and just move on with your life.
Ben, she's not been lost? Did she? Is it over? Have you been playing us? Ben, she's been here the whole time? She's been fine this whole time? And we've been doing this show?
Tell Ben to leave me alone, and if he's got to talk, he's got to come to Glenwood Springs. All right, but I got to go. Bye, Ben. I don't love you anymore.
Oh, my God. This is just absolutely insane.
Oh,
I
God.
can't.
Oh, God.
Ben, this is what it's all been about?
God. Can we get Ben a tissue or...
It was
Can we get him some towels?
My God.
Oh.
I feel so stupid. I feel like we've just been a part of something terrible. We've harassed this woman and we've called.
I'm covered in ocelot fur.
Oh my God, this is the scariest. I don't even know, Andy. I'm so sorry to the public. Jeez, just clean yourself. For God's sakes, Ben, just clean yourself up. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of people using the Jaguar format for their own personal sounding board for this crap. This isn't even the first time. Our friends, the Jaguar show is built on a foundation of truth. And when people come onto this format and they lie and they blaspheme and they make a joke of it. It's disgusting. And I just feel like you need to just, I feel like Charlene's onto something. I don't think there's room in my life anymore for this kind of crap. I'm disgusted.
Here's where I'm at. This is like where you say to yourself, I love my kid no matter what happened, you know? If they ran into a field trip of bus kids and killed them, I'd still love them. And then something like this happens, Jay.
Let me ask you one question. Was it worth it? Was it worth what you've done here? To these people, the viewing public, Andy. Look what you've done to Andy, Ben. You've taken him and you just made a complete pile of garbage out of this whole TV show. You made us people looking in the streets, our fans, Ben, are out in the streets searching for someone because we thought she was in trouble. We thought it was an emergency. But it's not. It's your psychological bullcrap that you're bringing into a television studio. This isn't a Facebook stream crap.
This isn't fake.
This is on TV. And you're here making life.
Trying to help.
There's people out there whose wives are really missing. We could have been helping those people, but we're not, Ben. We're here with your lies and your manipulations and your just subtle sort of barnstorming. You come in here, you say my wife's missing, and you're in tears, and me and Andy care about you. Me and Andy have a tremendous amount of respect for you, or we did. We thought you were nice. We thought you were an honest, sort of hardworking American, and then we get into this, and it turns out we were wrong. Another couple of chumps played by Ben Kronberg. The world-famous Ben Kronberg, ladies and gentlemen. Look at your king of alt comedy now. Look at this guy right here. A liar and a cheat and a manipulator and a bad friend. Look at him. Look at him. Zoom in on this pathetic, weak-willed, sort of wasted. God, it just makes me sick. And you know what? If you want to say something to Ben, give us a call at 972-510-4192. Make fun of Ben. He wants to hear from you. You can do it. All right, I know what you're thinking. I made it through another episode.
You think you made it?
And you have.
You think you made it, don't you?
You think it's over? You think we don't have anything left in the tank? You think I blew my load screaming at Ben Kronberg, but I didn't. I can go all night, baby. I can go all night. I can make heaven into a place that you don't want to be. I can make you into the kind of person.
Get him out of here.
So sick of this. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that we let him on the air. I'm really sorry that he just made light of you and the fact that you cared for him. He made fun of that. He made it cheapened it. He cheapened you. Cheapened the whole format. He cheapened me. Made me feel less than. And I feel like I wasted another episode, Andy.
Do you know how tough it is for Jay and I to do this for you? To say, turn off MSNBC, turn off CNN, turn off Fox. We're going to do real news. And then have something like that happen. Oh God.
So
now
where
what?
is she?
Now what?
Great. I don't know where she is. She's in Glenwood Springs. Why don't you go find her then? She says it's over. She didn't want any part of you anymore, and now you're here saying it's an emergency. It's not. The emergency's in your head, Ben. The emergency's in your head. No, she's not seeing me. This isn't about that. This isn't about that, Ben.
I'm dating her too.
No, no one's dating you. That's right.
This is
no
not.
one's
You're both dating
I'm
her.
so sick of you accusing me. No. Yeah, you know what?
This isn't
yes.
us.
We went on a couple.
This is for another time and place.
We went on a
This
couple
isn't
of
about.
dates. Yes.
This isn't about what I'm doing.
She does. She loves us.
What?
It's fine. It's fine. It's over. She told you it was over, and it's over. And if she wants to date me and Andy, we're allowed to do that.
We're trying to help.
That's what it is. Welcome to America.
We're trying.
This is what we can do. Love is not real. She will leave you. Your wife will leave you. It's over. She's coming to me. She's coming to the Jaguar boys. Keep dreaming, baby.
That's right.
I'm gonna bang your wife.
It's the Jaguar Morning Show. Jay's gonna bang your wife. It's been a hell of a show. We'll be back Thursday from 9 to 11 Mountain Time show. Todd Glass will probably be here. It's gonna be unbelievable.
Thank you very much. Good Chemistry texted me again. New pricing. Still new pricing. It's
Wait,
gonna be good.
how much time we got left?
We got.
Oh, great.